Have you ever felt it? That quiet, persistent whisper in the depths of your soul, a feeling that you are meant for something more. It's a sensation that flickers in the moments between sleep and waking, a sense of destiny that you can't quite articulate, but you know is there. You look at the world around you, at the patterns people fall into, the routines they repeat day after day, and you feel a profound disconnect. It's not arrogance, it's a deep, resonant knowing. You are different, you are the chosen one. Now, let's be clear. This isn't about some ancient prophecy or a magical birthright. Being the chosen one doesn't mean you were born with superpowers or destined to rule a kingdom. It's a choice. You are the chosen one because you have chosen yourself. You have chosen to heed that inner call, to break free from the mold, and to embark on the most challenging and rewarding journey of all, the journey of becoming who you were always meant to be. This path is not for the faint of heart. It is a path of solitude, not because you are alone, but because the work must be done within. It begins with a painful but necessary act, shedding your old self. Think of it like a snake shedding its skin. The old skin was once a part of you. It protected you. It defined your shape. It was your identity. But you have outgrown it. It has become tight, restrictive, and it no longer fits the expanding version of you. To hold on to it is to suffocate your own growth. So you must let it go. You must let go of the habits that kept you small, the limiting beliefs that whispered you weren't good enough, the relationships that drained your energy instead of fueling your spirit. This process is a kind of death, a funeral for the person you used to be, and you must grieve. You must allow yourself to feel the loss of that familiar identity, the comfort of those old patterns, even the ones that hurt you. It's okay to mourn the past, but you cannot live there. The future is calling your name, and you have to be light enough to answer. As you shed this old skin, you will enter a void. This is perhaps the most terrifying part of the journey, the space between who you were and who you are becoming. There are no roadmaps here, no familiar landmarks. It's just you and the echo of your own potential. In this emptiness, doubt will be your most constant companion. It will tell you that you've made a mistake, that you should go back to the safety of the known. It will magnify your fears and insecurities until they feel like insurmountable mountains. This is the crucible. This is where your resolve is tested. This is where you must learn to find comfort in the discomfort, to find peace in the silence. It is in this void that you begin to hear your true voice, stripped of all the external noise and expectations. You start to discover your own rhythms, your own truths. You learn to trust your intuition, that inner compass that has been trying to guide you all along. You realize that you do need an external map because you are the cartographer of your own soul. Slowly, painstakingly, you begin to build your new self. This isn't a grand overnight transformation. It's a series of small, intentional choices made every single day. It's choosing to meditate for 10 minutes instead of scrolling through your phone. It's choosing to read a book that expands your mind instead of watching something that numbs it. It's choosing to have the difficult conversation, to set the boundary, to honor your own needs. Each choice is a brick, and with each brick you are building the temple of your new reality. You will notice the world around you starting to shift. The universe has a funny way of mirroring your internal state. As you begin to vibrate at a higher frequency, the things that no longer resonate with that frequency will naturally fall away. People you once considered close friends may drift away, not out of malice, but because your paths have diverged. Your interests will change. The things that once captivated you will seem hollow and unfulfilling. This can feel isolating, but it is a necessary clearing of space. You are making room for the people, experiences, and opportunities that align with your new, authentic self. Remember, the chosen one is not an elitist title. It is a mantle of responsibility. You have chosen to awaken. And with that awakening comes a duty to live your truth, to shine your light, and to inspire others to do the same, not by preaching, but by being. Your life becomes your message. The courage you demonstrate in facing your own shadows gives others permission to face theirs. The joy you find in living an authentic life shows others that it's possible for them too. This journey is a spiral, not a straight line. There will be days when you feel like you're back at square one, when old habits resurface and old fears creep back in. Do not despair. This is part of the process. You are not failing. You are integrating. Each time you revisit an old pattern, you do so from a new level of consciousness. You see it more clearly, you understand its roots more deeply, and you are better equipped to release it. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. You are unlearning a lifetime of conditioning. It takes time. The greatest power you will cultivate on this path is the power of presence, the ability to be fully here, now, not dwelling in the wreckage of the past or anxiously anticipating the future, but anchored in the rich, vibrant reality of this very moment. It is in the present moment that you find your peace, your power, and your connection to the divine flow of life. It is here that you realize you have everything you need. The world needs you. It needs your unique gifts, your authentic voice, your awakened heart. The systems and structures that have governed our world are crumbling because they were built on a foundation of fear and separation. The new world is being built by the chosen ones, by the individuals who have had the courage to do their inner work, to heal their wounds, and to remember their connection to each other and to the earth. So, when that feeling of being different arises, don't push it away. Don't label it as ego. Lean into it. Honor it. It is your soul reminding you of your sacred contract. You chose to be here at this exact time in history to be a catalyst for change. You are a warrior of the light, a pioneer of consciousness, a builder of the new earth. Embrace the solitude. Master the void. Build your new self brick by brick. And when you feel lost, place a hand on your heart and remember the promise you made to yourself. The promise to show up, to grow, to evolve, and to become the fullest, most radiant expression of who you truly are. You are not just on a journey of self-discovery. You are on a mission. You are, and have always been, the chosen one. Now go and live like it and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Chosen One. The next phase we will be diving into is not comfortable, but it is the truth. Something that you know within you that is true and cannot be hidden, just as you can easily unmask people's shadow. Something you can't also unsee. Stay strong, be calm, and also know you're gaining ground and understanding yourself more in order to continue and not to return to your old self. The pattern you can't ignore. Chosen One. There is something you've noticed, even if you haven't said it out loud. You grow, you shift, you become disciplined, focused, aware, and then somehow you return. not all the way back, but enough to feel disappointed in yourself, enough to think, why am I here again? This is not failure. This is a pattern asking to be understood. And today we don't shame it, we expose it, because what you don't understand, you repeat, and what you understand, you outgrow. Section 1. The old self is not your enemy. Chosen one, listen carefully. Your old self is not evil. It is not weak. It is not stupid. Your old self is a survival identity. It was built during times when you didn't feel supported, you didn't feel safe, you didn't feel seen. That version of you learned, how do I get through this? So when pressure appears, when loneliness hits, when uncertainty rises, your nervous system reaches for the identity that once kept you alive. Not because it's right, but because it's familiar. You don't go back because you want to. You go back because your system hasn't learned yet that it's safe to move forward. Section 2. The habit of confusing comfort with alignment. One habit that pulls chosen ones backward is this: mistaking comfort for truth. The old self feels familiar, predictable, emotionally known. The new self feels quiet, empty at first, uncertain. So the mind says, this doesn't feel right. Let's go back. But growth rarely feels right at the beginning. It feels neutral, sometimes even boring. Chosen one, your old chaos had emotion. Your new alignment has clarity. And clarity doesn't scream, it whispers. Breaking this habit means trusting calm, even when it feels unfamiliar. Section 3. The habit of identity splitting. This habit is deep. Many chosen ones live with two identities, who they know they are becoming and who they revert to under stress. So growth becomes conditional. When things are going well, I'm disciplined, I'm focused, I'm evolving. When things get hard, I'll start again next week. This creates an unconscious belief. My higher self only exists when life is easy. But your new self is not a mood. It's a standard. Breaking this habit requires one shift. You stop asking, how do I feel today? And start asking, who am I choosing to be today? Section 4. The habit of emotional self-sabotage. Chosen ones often sabotage themselves emotionally, not physically. You may revisit old wounds unnecessarily, reopen closed chapters mentally, engage with people who destabilize you. Why? Because emotional intensity feels like depth, but depth without direction becomes stagnation. Your old self processed pain by living inside it. Your new self processes pain by learning from it and moving forward. Breaking this habit means knowing when to stop digging. Not every feeling needs exploration. Some just need acknowledgement and release. Section 5. The habit of waiting to feel ready again. Chosen one, this habit keeps people stuck for years. Waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel inspired, waiting to feel aligned. Your old self waited. Your new self moves while uncertain. Readiness is not a prerequisite for growth. It's a side effect of action. Every time you wait to feel ready, you reinforce the old identity. I act when conditions are perfect, but chosen ones are built in movement, not comfort. Breaking this habit means acting small, but acting daily. Section 6. The hidden reason you start over. Here is something rarely said. Starting over can feel powerful. It gives a sense of control, a clean slate feeling, emotional relief. But restarting over and over becomes an addiction, because it avoids the harder work, continuing when it's boring, quiet, and uncelebrated. Your new self is built in the unremarkable days, not the dramatic resets. Breaking this habit means committing to continuation, not transformation. Section 7. The inner shift that changes everything. Chosen one, this is the pivot point. You don't break the cycle by fighting your old self. You break it by outgrowing the need for it. That happens when you internalize one truth. I no longer need this version of me to survive. Say that slowly inside. Your system needs repetition, safety, consistency. So instead of trying to become a completely new person, you stabilize one small identity shift. For example, I am someone who keeps promises to myself. I am someone who doesn't abandon routines under stress. I am someone who continues, even when motivation drops. Identity is built through proof, not intention. Section 8. How chosen ones finally move forward. Here is what actually works. Fewer goals, more structure, less emotion, more consistency, less explanation, more embodiment. You stop asking, why do I keep going back? And start asking, what would help me stay? Staying is the real work. Staying calm, staying disciplined, staying aligned. That's how the new self stabilizes. Closing nitrogen monoxide more, starting over. Chosen one. You were never meant to keep restarting. You were meant to continue evolving. Your old self did its job. It got you here, but it cannot take you forward. This time, you don't dramatize the change. You don't announce it. You don't rush it. You simply stay, and in staying, you become. Take a deep breath. Feel your body grounded. Feel the moment settle. This chapter doesn't need a restart. It needs consistency, and you are capable of that now. Chosen ones, the discipline that locks in your new self, so you never have to start over again. Chosen one, this message is not for when you feel inspired. It's for the moment after inspiration fades. The moment when no one is watching, the excitement is gone. The path feels ordinary again. This is where most transformations collapse. Not because the person wasn't capable, but because they mistook motivation for structure. Your old self lived on emotion. Your new self must live on discipline. And discipline is not force. It is agreement. An agreement with who you are becoming. Chosen ones are intuitive, sensitive, and deep. That's a gift, but it creates a weakness. You feel everything. You think deeply. You sense shifts early. So when discipline is framed as rigid, your system resists it. But hear this. Discipline is not control. Discipline is self-trust made visible. Your old self needed emotion to move. Your new self needs systems to stay. This is why you don't fail from lack of desire. You fail from lack of containment. Growth needs a container. This habit of negotiating with yourself silently destroys consistency. You wake up with an intention, and then you negotiate. Just today. I'll do it later. I'll restart tomorrow. Every negotiation weakens self-trust. And chosen ones feel this deeply, because betrayal, especially self-betrayal, hits your nervous system hard. Your old self negotiated. Your new self decides once. Breaking this habit means removing the debate. You don't ask, do I feel like it? You ask, is this who I said I am now? And you act accordingly. Many chosen ones associate discipline with pain, with harshness, with self-criticism. That's old programming. Your new self does not punish, it guides. Discipline done correctly feels calm, predictable, non-emotional. It's not dramatic. It's repetitive. And repetition is what retrains the nervous system. You don't discipline yourself because you're failing. You discipline yourself because you're building safety. Here's a practice that changes everything. Every day, especially when you don't feel like it, ask one question. What does my stabilized self do today? Not your future fantasy self. Not your motivated version. Your stabilized self. Then do one small action that proves that identity. Not 10, not everything. Just one. Identity locks in through proof, not intention. Not visualization, proof. Chosen one, this is critical. The days that feel boring, uneventful, emotionless. These are the days your new self is actually being built. Your old self thrived on highs and lows. Your new self thrives on neutrality. If you quit during boring days, you are unconsciously addicted to stimulation. Stability feels dull until you realize it's peaceful, it's strong, it's reliable. This is where chosen ones separate permanently from their past. Everything you're building rests on one thing. Do you trust yourself? Not your intentions, not your emotions, your follow-through. Each time you keep a promise small or private, your nervous system relaxes. And a relaxed system does not seek escape. It does not regress. It does not self-sabotage. Your old self lived in survival. Your new self lives in self-trust. This is why consistency heals more than insight. There will be moments when you feel the pull back. Old urges, old thoughts, old rhythms. This does not mean you failed. It means you are integrating. When this happens, do not panic. Do not restart everything. Do not spiral. Simply reduce the gap. One action, one routine, one grounding behavior. Chosen ones don't stay consistent by being perfect. They stay consistent by recovering quickly. Now, chosen one. Not a dramatic vow. Not a public declaration. A quiet commitment. Say internally, I continue, even when it's quiet. I keep my word, even when no one sees. I don't restart, I stabilize. Let that settle. This is not a push, this is a grounding. Your new self does not need intensity. It needs continuity. Chosen one. There was a time when starting over felt necessary. It felt powerful. It felt cleansing. But you are beyond that now. You don't need another awakening. You don't need another reset. You don't need another realization. You need to stay. Stay disciplined. Stay calm. Stay consistent. And in staying, you become unrecognizable to your old patterns. Take a slow breath. Feel your body here. Feel the steadiness. This is not the beginning again. This is the continuation. If this channel has sharpened your mind and changed your perception of how you view yourself and the world, kindly click the like and subscribe button to follow to keep you grounded and self-observative as a chosen who isn't tired, just stuck yet seeking a way out to beat the simulation you're currently on.